Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danya if you're new here, and I know we're almost halfway through the month, but if I didn't say it in my last video, Happy New Year. I hope so far 2025 is a wonderful, peaceful, and happy year for you. I am so excited to finally start crafting for Valentine. I think I told you guys a couple videos ago that I love Valentine's Day so much. I love all the pink, cute, girly stuff. So I'm just so excited to get started. In today's video, I'm going to be crafting with items from the Target dollar spot. So the first thing I want to start with are these cute heart trays. These were $3 for 2 pieces. They had 2 other colors. They had pink and red as well, but I figured the white was perfect for where I wanted to put them, which is in my room on my dresser. And what I want to add to these, let me first add some rubbing alcohol before we read out the design. So I'm just gonna prep these 2 so that by the time it's dry, the vinyl is ready. All right, and I'm gonna add a very cute dainty bow in each tray. Or I guess it's not called a tray, but you know what I mean. And I'll add everything in the description box down below. So the vinyl that I'm using, the SVGs, and pretty much anything I can add that I'm working with, except for the items that I purchased from the dollar spot, because those are not available online. So that's probably the only thing you won't see in the description box. I need to cut this down because I won't be able to fit this huge transfer tape in here. So I have a few other small projects in this video, so it'll be good to have a small piece. All right, let's start with the first one. Super cute. And let me tell you the size in case you were wondering. The bow is about just an inch wide. All right, so I want it to go right in the middle under this groove right here so that you can still see the bow even when I have, you know, earrings or anything in there. Oh my gosh, how pretty is that? All right, let's do the second one. Goodness, look at that adorable first project is done. I love how it turned out. Let's move on to the next one. Next, I found this really cute vase, and let me see, can you see? Yeah, it has this really nice heart, and it's an envelope shape. It says here it was $3, and it says it's a vase, so you could use it as a vase. What I want to use it for is I actually want to add, if I can find it, disappeared. Okay, so this is what I want to add. This says love notes, and what I want to do is every day when the kids come home from school, they put a love note inside, and then my husband and I do the same thing, and then at the end of every week, we take out the notes and we read them to each other. I just thought it was a really nice way to spread love and stay positive in the house, and it's such a nice reminder, right, to tell the people around you how much you love them, what you love about them. So that's what I'm going to do with this. Let me prep the surface, and I'm using the same, let me set this aside for a minute. I'm using the same color vinyl. I love this pink. It has like a shimmer effect, and it's really pretty, and it's perfect for Valentine's Day crafts. And then, as I mentioned, this just says love notes. For Valentine's Day decor and crafts, do you prefer just pink or just red or a combination of pink and red? I like the combination. I think it looks cute when you have both colors together. But I guess it depends on the project. Sometimes I prefer to just have pink. I feel like if I had a choice, I usually go for pink instead of red. But I do like the combination from time to time. Okay, so I want the design to go right here. Let's align it up. Awesome. I just had to pick it up to make sure, but those grid lines are making it so easy. And that's it. I love it so much. I'm excited about this. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so one more project using permanent vinyl, and then we'll move on to the last two, which are iron-on vinyl projects. All right, so this dish was $1, and I actually want to use this for my small die cuts when I'm working on card making projects and I have small pieces that I don't want to lose. I'll show you what I mean. So I just cut these out the other day, a sushi and the sushi plate. How cute is that? So if I'm in the middle of working on a project, I don't want to lose these and just keep them on my craft mat. So I wanted a small dish to house them and hold them until I'm ready to glue them onto the card. So that's what I'm going to be using this for. And I just decided to add my initial, which is part of my logo. And at the end of my logo, there's a small, tiny heart. So I added it to this initial to kind of incorporate those two elements together. So I'm gonna leave the sticker right here so that you can see when I place this onto the dish, but I'll be removing it later. All right, let's see if the small transfer tape, yeah, it's perfect. So far, this tiny piece has been very useful. All right, let's see. Uh-oh, don't do that, please. Thank you very much. Okay, so it doesn't really matter where, but I think I want it to be centered. And I think that looks perfect. And that's it. I love how that looks. The color is just so perfect. Okay, now let's move on to iron-on. Next, I have this metal tray. This was $5. And look at those pretty gold accents on the sides and on the bottom. So pretty. So I was inspired by something I saw on Anthropologie's website. They had a bunch of different trays and plates with the word bisous, which means kisses in French. And so that's what I'm gonna have in the middle right here. But I do wanna use the hack that I love so much, which is combining regular vinyl and heat transfer vinyl. And the reason is I really wanted to use this red glitter, and I only have this in iron-on. So I cut out the design in permanent vinyl and then the exact same thing in iron-on vinyl, and we're just gonna be using heat to press this onto this, and then we're gonna use it as a sticker and place it on the tray. So once the Easy Press Mini is ready, I'll bring my heat mat in and I'll show you what I mean in case you haven't seen me do this already. I'll show you what the next step is. Okay, so my mom is fluent in French, and I wish, gosh, I wish so badly that she would have taught me and my sister how to speak French, but it was, I think it's hard when one parent speaks the language and the other parent doesn't, because it's like, okay, are you excluding one of them? And I think it would have been tough for her to teach us, but I'm trying to learn French now. So I downloaded the, okay, and that's ready. I downloaded the Duolingo app, but I have to be more consistent about it. I've just been so busy. I want to learn it so badly. I should have added some French words to my vision board for 2025. I don't know, as kind of a reminder, I guess, or motivation to keep going and to focus more on that this year. Okay, so see how this is exactly the same. We are just gonna line it up. And then I'm gonna grab my heat mat, but all you need to do is line them up exactly. And using your Cricut Easy Press, you make sure you apply heat all over until it is all one piece. Looks great. And the reason I chose red for the bottom piece as well is because just in case it shifts, which I think it did actually. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna apply any heat to the hearts because for the words look fine. I mean, the letters look fine. So yeah, just in case it shifts, you can't really tell. So for example, if my bottom layer, if the permanent vinyl that I used, which is the bottom layer, would have been, I don't know, green or orange, and it shifts, you can definitely see, and it just looks bad, you know, when you're done using your heat. So let me cut this because this is still, I can still save this. All right, and then I'm gonna do the same thing to the other heart. And you just have to monitor how it goes and see if it's enough pressure. You really don't need much pressure, but you can keep checking and you'll be able to tell. See, so it came off right away, which means it is ready. They are all one piece now. So let me put this back here. And actually, since we're gonna use this top sheet as a transfer tape almost, the carrier sheet, I wanna add some tape so that it's all one piece. It's just easier to apply the whole thing at the same time. I'm just gonna grab some tape. Okay, so I'm just gonna add tape here because it's easier to place it all at the same time. Did I forget to add rubbing alcohol? I wish you could answer me. I think I forgot. So let's do that now. I mean, it only takes a couple seconds for it to dry. All right, now we're gonna peel this off. Perfect. And then I want it to be centered. Let me grab some parchment paper. Okay, I think that looks great. So I'm gonna pick this up. Remove the parchment paper, press it down. Okay. Oh my gosh, I love how the red looks. So pretty. Oh my goodness, what do you think? Let me show you the effect of the glitter. Beautiful. I'm so happy with how that turned out. Okay, let's move on to the last project. Right, for the last project, I'm gonna be working on these dish towels. You get 2 for $5. And the front design is this adorable cherry, and it says ma chérie, which means my darling in French. And then on the back, you get this cherry pattern. So what I wanna do is, let's take the tag off. Okay, so for the dish towels, I love how they look. I just wanted to add some sparkle to them. So for this one, I want to add some hearts over here. And then for this towel, I actually wanted some of these to pop. So I'm going to add glitter vinyl just to a couple of them. And I'll show you what I decided to do. I just cut these. I did not use my Cricut. I just used regular scissors and I cut these. I kind of tried to eyeball them, but this is just regular glitter iron-on vinyl, and I'm going to be placing them just randomly. I'm just going to do 3. I just wanted to add some shine to the towel. So that's what I'm going to do with that one. Let me set it aside for a minute while I weed out the design for the other one. This is what I want to do. I'm trying to think if I should go like right here, or you know what? I think I don't want the big one. I think I just want to do this. I think that looks perfect. Let me grab my heat mat. Okay. Let's preheat the surface. And I can't remember if I mentioned this already, but for the previous project, I did low heat, and I'm gonna do low heat again just because I can always go higher, but I can't go lower, you know, if it's too hot. So I'm gonna keep this folded. And then, let's see. Yeah, I like that placement. Oh my gosh, I have a Valentine's Day video coming next week. I don't want to spoil anything, but there's a nice surprise in that video, and I'm really excited for you guys to see it. So don't miss it. Perfect. See, that barely took a couple seconds, and that's ready. Now let's do this one. Let's see. I think I want one here, one here. Hopefully you can see. Yeah. And then is it too much to have them all on the same line? Let's see. Maybe this one, and then this one. Yeah, I like that. And then there is a protective layer on top, which will come off once I'm done pressing the design. But you know what? Gosh, I hope it doesn't shift. I have to bring my heat tape up here because I always forget and I always need it. Okay, so I'm just gonna press this down so that it doesn't move. I don't really want to move my hand around too much until it settles, just until I'm sure that it's in place. Okay, perfect. And then awesome. Let's see if that's ready. And then I'm going to apply more heat in a minute. I just wanted to, okay, this one isn't ready yet. I'm just going to add a piece of parchment paper, and then we'll apply more heat to make sure it's on there. Awesome. Oh my gosh, look at that. I love that It's only a few, and it's kind of like an element of surprise. Like you're looking at it, okay, nice, cute towel. Oh my gosh, some of them are glittery. Okay, anyway, those are ready. Let me bring in all the projects. All right, this is how everything turned out. I'm so happy with how they all look. As soon as I'm done recording, these are all going to where they belong. Kitchen, my room, dining room, office space, and living room. I love it. I told you guys I was excited about Valentine's. I have so many nice videos coming. Trust me, you don't want to miss next week's video. Gosh, if I had to choose a favorite today, I would choose this. I love how it turned out. And I'm actually kind of low-key shocked that I was able to cut, even though it's a simple shape. I thought for sure I was going to ruin it because I had to cut it with scissors and not rely on my Cricut. So anyway, I'm proud of myself for that one. Let me know which one was your favorite. If you made it till the end, add a cherry emoji down below. I love you guys so much. I hope your year is off to a wonderful start, and I'll see you next week. Bye.